When we talk about sneaker culture, we talk about athletes, we talk about streetwear brands, we talk about collabs, but we also have the biggest thing, I think, music.
Yeah.
And then the biggest music I would say is hip hop culture, because hip hop culture really brings sneaker culture to the light.
So today we're reacting to the top 10 most influential sneaker collaborations according to Nice Kicks, the top 10
Of all time?
Yeah, I guess so.
Welcome to another episode of Heel Drag with your boy Nani and your boy
Anthony.
And it's a different type of video we're trying to do today.
Yes, sir.
We're trying to see what Nice Kicks got up their sleeve, and we want to see what their opinion on, and we're going to give our opinion on it.
Right. Let's start off the list.
Bet, let's do it.
Number 10, Run DMC.
I was thinking that the whole time. That's crazy. The Adidas shell toes. When I see that shit, I think of Run DMC.
Facts. But this is way before our time. This was like back in the 80s, like the birth of hip hop around there, you know? Shell toes at the time, were like when I started collecting, they were like obsolete. No one wore them. But these were for sure like a pioneer in the whole sneaker culture.
Yeah, I know. And then definitely some people that I did talk to that were born in the 80s, I would mention that. Like Run DMC was like the biggest thing. They're 100%. They're like shell toes were everywhere.
Yes.
You know, and they would have the bucket hats and they would have the tracksuits.
The tracksuit, the suede.
Yeah, the suede tracksuit.
With the gold chain. Yeah, that was so subtle. Hard. Yeah, that was a time.
I think definitely even Adidas knows that as well. Like Run DMC's that is the Run DMC shit.
Facts.
And I agree on that. I would say definitely.
But
I think it's a little low. I think it should be higher.
I'd say it's that the fact that it was mentioned, that's pretty cool.
Okay, we'll see if I think it should be higher though.
We're going to number 9 now. This is just a shoe now. Just one shoe. The Nike Dunk High Wu-Tang Clan.
Oh, like the sample pair?
The Friends and Family pair.
Crazy thing too, I remember I think just Wu-Tang is just so, how you say, exclusive.
Yeah.
When they drop stuff. I think they have that mixtape that like it was like sealed or something like that. Shit. I seen a story about it where they had like a mixtape that was sealed or somebody at work that they were doing and nobody heard it and they were putting it up to auction and it sold for like thousands or probably even millions of dollars and people were trying to buy it. Yeah. So that's what I think of Wu-Tang. You know, Wu-Tang is like so influential, or they had to get their own shoe, I would say. Right,
and I remember the colors too. It was just that yellow, black, and the logo on the heel. That's like the best part of it. Valued over $30,000. Though.
Yeah, dude. I've never seen that sneaker in person ever.
No, that's like one of the like grails of grails, right?
But super dope. I think they do deserve it. But I think I would put Run DMC a little higher.
Yeah, we're going away from like the impact of the culture. This is more like an individual sneaker, like a moment in time.
Yeah, it is. I think the value of it, that's why it puts it up so high.
The limit and the collaboration, like that Wu-Tang logo. And I think it has it on the tongue too, now that I remember. Kicking up with number 8, G-Unit.
Oh, the
Reebok.
G-Units. 50 Cent?
Yeah.
G-Unit. That was what, early 2000s?
Yeah.
I remember seeing G-Unit clothing. I never seen G-Unit shoes.
Yeah.
And so I started getting into sneaker community more, and people really loved the G-Units.
Yeah, especially the jackets. That's what I remember.
That's early 2000s with the baggy shorts. You could kind of say that 50 was like a pioneer of having his own shoe.
Definitely like a monumental sneaker in the whole sneaker culture, but I don't think top 10. I don't fucking recall. Like I've never seen this on feet.
I think probably because 2000s were a little too young. They loved the G-Units.
Right.
So I would say definitely.
You think it belongs in the top 10?
It does deserve it on there for sure. So number 7, we got Pharrell Williams, Mr. Happy himself.
So we have Reebok in 04, and then we have Adidas in 2014.
And he's so monumental as just a producer, just in general, like even as a producer, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Okay, I don't remember Reebok because that was early 2000s, but the ones I do remember is Adidas. The Adidas run the Human Race.
The Human Racers were stupid popping. $1,000 each, every single colorway red. I love that red one. That red one was fire.
The Chanel pair.
What's it called? He was on Billionaire Boys Club, right?
Yeah, he was.
Yeah, so he did that BBC Adidas collab, right?
Yeah, the ice cream one.
Definitely, yeah. Pharrell, just in general, for us living in the moment, yeah, he definitely need to be there. I think probably a little higher just because I just remember those Human Races. Those were popping, dude.
He also had his own dunk, the Nerd Dunk from 04.
Nerds, yes.
Yeah, I like the little heel on the
with the brain, huh?
Yes, exactly. Definitely, he deserves his flowers in the sneaker. Like he is a sneakerhead.
I'm liking the list so far. Nice Kicks. Okay,
right.
I think they're doing a good job.
All right, next one we got a banger. Mr. Houdini himself.
Eminem. Sounds about right. Eminem.
Dog. I'm looking into the list now, but he started off with the 93 Air Max. I don't know if you knew that.
No, I did not know
That's his first. Shady Burst. It's called. It's all white, gray. And then he had an Encore Air Force One.
That's what I was going to say. Yes, he had an Air
Black
Force
and
One
white.
too. Yeah.
Yeah, and then he had a Jordan 2. You know that, right?
Yeah, Jordan 2. Yeah, there we go. I was going to say Jordan 2.
The most notable ones are obviously the 4s and the 3s, right?
As one of the best rappers of all time, you know, he's really with one of the best brands of all time with Jordan. But he's a sneakerhead without being a sneakerhead type of
thing. He's very low key.
He didn't even expect like his shoes to be that much. He was like, I think he said, I don't want to justify somebody paying that price.
Well, if that's the case, fucking make a GR release and, you know, everybody be happy, you know?
Yeah, because all of his PEs are insane.
Yeah.
Even that Jordan 3 that he wore on the Super Bowl was insane too.
Yes.
Those was fired. I think definitely he's up there. I think he should be a little higher too.
All right. Next one. We got Kanye West.
I think he's one. What?
From what I remember, the whole Bape shit.
He made Bape poppin'.
Yes.
He's the reason why people wear Bape Literally why I'm wearing Bape. You know what I mean? But having those Bapeses were insane too. I seen them in person one time.
College Dropout?
Insane, bro. I saw them one time. Oh my goodness, so beautiful.
So I know immediately after that, you started getting to like that fashion icon.
Yes, and those those Jaspers are fire too.
Oh man, yeah, super fire back in 09. Immediately after that, that's when we got the Air Yeezys.
Just how monumental he was from each brand he went to. He went to Nike, killed it. It was crazy. Like when Red Octobers dropped, I remember that day. I was at church. You know what I mean, and they said either Jesus or Yeezus that day because people were at church most of the time.
Oh shit.
That's what I feel like. People. That's what they had like all on Twitter and stuff. And
oh my god.
That's how people got the shock drop or whatever.
Wow. Yeah, and so I like the adaptation. That does look like the Louis V's in a way.
Yeah, exactly.
Into like a Nike Air.
Then he goes to Adidas and makes his own shoe.
Brother.
And the V2s are so popular. I see those everywhere. I would say this is a little. I'm sorry, 96. This is number one. He's more influential than Travis, I think, too.
Look, I would say no because look what's happening to Adidas now and all these Yeezys going on sale and shit. Like,
because he went crazy.
Yeah, what I'm thinking is like I don't think he was ever that guy. I know these were always kind of limited, especially like the OG V1s, 350s. Like these were hard colorways to get. But if they were selling like the Jordan 11s did, 1 million per shoe.
You think he wouldn't be able to?
No. He jumped over the jump man?
Yeah, I was going to say Yeezy jumped over. He didn't.
I don't think he ever did.
But he's the closest one too.
We'll see. I don't know. We'll see about this list. He definitely deserves to be top 5. Okay. DJ Clark Kent. We're talking about like somebody that's a sneakerhead. We've talked about this. Our top 4 or like with those 4 pioneers.
Like the Mount Rushmore sneakers.
Right.
And that's very deserving.
DJ Clark Kent. And I remember some of the collabs he did. Nike SB. He did a whole lot.
The
I think he did a dunk. He did a P-Rod. A fucking... He had them all, bro.
Yeah, definitely a pioneer. And definitely, I mean, like when you see DJ Clark Kent, you got everything. You got things that people don't even have.
All those Air Forces.
All the, what's it called? You call them all the bespokes. So it's like, you know what I mean? Like, he is sneaker community.
Right. No.
I mean, the only people that know him is that they know him. I feel like they know him more as a sneaker connoisseur than anything, right?
The actual DJ.
The actual DJ, right?
He's also had Adidas himself. He also had New Balances. Like, he's very versatile in his kicks. The reason why he's on this list is because he's a sneakerhead and being part of the culture more so than his shoes. You know what I'm saying?
Really? I love it. I love that he's on there. I would switch. If we're going to have to, I would switch him. Yeezy still got to be up there, man. But for sure, I'm glad DJ Clark Kent's on there.
I just remember the shoes. He also had a LeBron.
Yes.
Fuck, man. Like, come on. Like, I can't think of Kanye with the LeBron or like Air Force One or one of these iconic sneakers. You know what I'm saying? He doesn't have one. He has his own. Definitely deserves to be top 5 at least, I'd say.
Yes. No.
Very
definitely.
happy with that.
Yeah. So at 3, we have Doom himself.
The Doomster.
All caps when you spell the name. Kind of high for me. I love the shoe.
I love the artist. I love the music. It's a nice shoe, but I don't know. Like,
I don't know. Maybe they're really biased on it. That shoe is amazing.
It is.
But I would say, I don't think so.
What the? There's nothing influential. Like, I've never heard Doom talk about kicks. That shoe that he has, he doesn't have, he only has one from what I know.
I think it's just very New York vibe, I would say.
Okay. I think there's better hip-hop packs if we're gonna just pick a shoe, like the De La Soul pack. I think that's a better pack. They came out with 4 of them. Like, I'd say that as a music artist is more influential and more like rememberable than the Dooms. The Dooms.
But I would say the Dooms, just having one, it did bring up. It's pretty high, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just by itself, it's carrying us on its own.
Yeah, but it's high for different reasons because of the SB boom and because
of his passing as well. Honestly, and it's crazy to think. I think he probably should be like at 5th, 6th,
or maybe not even top 10. I'll be honest, just because of the type of company he's around in this list. He's like the outsider. I don't see him as a sneakerhead. Not a lot of people know about these Doom Dunks.
And I feel like a lot of people became fans after he passed away.
Right. Like,
which kind of sucks. But I think one of the most influential shoes in hip-hop sneakers, I would say for sure. I think just a little too high because when we have Kanye in there, it's kind of crazy. You know what I mean?
Yeah, how the fuck is he higher than Kanye?
Yeah, if he's higher than Kanye, it's kind of crazy to me.
Yeah.
So I'm like, okay, you know what I mean? So,
beautiful sneaker.
I love
beautiful music.
Love yes, I love
but it. Probably too high.
Yeah, I don't know. It's a little too high. I think he's definitely maybe top 5 for me, but I don't know. We got to see what else is on this list.
We got to get our own list too.
Yeah.
We're
going to have to put our top 3 on there.
For sure. Or exactly. So maybe later on we'll do that. We'll go to number 2. That was crazy.
Who's 2 then?
I think they're trolling us because it says Rihanna.
What?
In the Pumas.
No way. Fuck. No. I'm sorry. Is she? I know she used to wear Jordans, and I would see her.
I remember seeing her some SB Blazers.
Okay,
So she got the sneaker. She probably is a sneakerhead, right?
she's an R&B artist. You're not a hip hop artist.
Yeah. Yeah. What is this list? Yeah.
Really?
I hate when people want to fucking like
Throw us off. This is a
like,
troll.
and they combine hip hop and R&B together when they're completely separate. I hate when they do that shit in awards. So the fact that they're doing it in this list,
This is like the Grammys.
yeah, let's see. None of these shoes are appealing to me.
Doom is definitely top more than Rihanna for sure.
I would agree with that. Well, what about, let's talk about like the ladies. Maybe they wanted
Oh yeah, I could say definitely she's probably up there because I remember those Creepers did sell out and everything. But I think
Really?
Beyonce was more influential than her. She's more of an R&B artist too.
Yeah, like
So it's like it's kind of weird.
I think they're reaching.
They're reaching a lot
for her to be in this list. I think there'd be other female collabs and stuff that would be. You know who I do remember kind of selling out ish? Those early Cardi B joints. And she's actually a rapper. She's hip hop.
Okay.
But Rihanna kind of threw us. I think they're reaching.
Yeah, I think they're trying to appeal to somebody, but not to us. I don't think so. I don't think she's not even top 5.
No,
that was kind of crazy. So who's top 1?
the man himself, Travis Scott, number 1.
Mr. Lit himself.
Let's talk about it. He started with Nike back in 2017. His first ever colorway, what was it? Air Force?
The Air Force Ones, yes.
After that launch, he didn't look back since. I think you killed it every single time. The Jordan 1s, the 4s, the what else?
The Jordan 1 lows, the 6s, the trainers, the Air Max ones. Like, he just executes it all the time. And it's just as I would say, yes. I think him and Kanye and Eminem are one of the most influentials of all time.
One could argue like maybe he's not as diverse as Kanye. As far as I know, Kanye had his own sneakers. He didn't have a collaboration with Jordan or like Air Max or whatever. What I like about Kanye more is that he actually it was a brand new shoe.
Yes.
Yeezys from Adidas, like those were brand new shoes, never before seen. Travis Scott would bring out like culture favorites sneakers. Yes. And just put his twist on it. Air Force 1, Jordan 4. Like, however, this allowed him to drop more sneakers, different colorways, different color palettes, and they're all loved. Like, you can name all of them. We've done a tier list of the Travis Scotts. You can check that out. And recently, just this year, he came out with his an actual sneaker.
And it's hitting too.
Yeah, so.
Yeah, he's done it all with his PEs too. He has PEs on there too. And just recently, we're Mavs are down 2-0. But he was courtside. And he had his own Jumpman Jack Boston Celtics colorway.
The green and black
one. Those are crazy.
Dude.
I ain't gonna lie. This is
loud.
Crazy.
Yeah.
And he's from Texas. I don't know who the fuck he's rocking. Yeah, he's from Texas. I don't know what the fuck. He should be going for a Texas team.
No, but he's Astros fan. So he's Houston.
He's Houston Rockets. Right. Whack. Definitely for sure. He could be deserving on the top 1. Nice Kicks. This list was very weird.
I'd say it was good up until Rihanna.
That threw me off.
Doom kind of threw me off too, I'm not gonna lie.
I think they have a lot of them good, right? I just say that we need to mix it around.
Yeah, lots of notable. There's a lot of different other artists. Like I said, I would love to see the De La Souls up there.
De La Souls, I'm surprised they're not up there.
Yeah, maybe you know what? In our next list, we'll do our top hip hop sneaker. And it'll be like just one sneaker. This is a nice list.
I love Nice Kicks, but this was
not
crazy.
Nice.
All right, let us know what you guys think about the list. Let us know who you think is the most influential. Definitely probably should be those top 3.
Yeah.
Then make sure to hit the description down below. We have our social medias in there, TikTok, Instagram. Make sure to give us a follow, like, and subscribe.
That's been another episode of Heel Drag. Thank you guys for listening. Thank you guys for watching. And we'll see you guys on the next one.
Peace. That's crazy.
That's crazy.
Rihanna?